boyfriend confessed he was stalking me before we even met. When we first met, I thought it was pure fate. I had just finished a long day at work and stopped by my favorite coffee shop. I ordered my usual vanilla latte, and the guy next to me smiled and said, "That's my order too." We started talking, laughed at the coincidence, and ended up spending nearly an hour chatting before exchanging numbers. I went home that night with butterflies in my stomach, convinced I had stumbled into one of those magical moments you only see in movies. Our relationship moved quickly. He seemed to know me better than anyone else ever had. He remembered little things, like how I always ate pizza crust first, or which books I reread every year. He could almost finish my sentences. At first, I thought it was chemistry, some incredible connection I had never felt before. A year later, everything shattered. One night, he came home a little drunk. We sat in the kitchen, laughing, until he suddenly leaned forward and said quietly, "You know, I was watching you before we ever met." I froze, thinking he was joking. But he wasn't smiling. He went on, explaining how he had seen me around town, how he accidentally overheard my conversations, how he memorized my coffee order. That day in the cafe, it hadn't been fate. He had planned it. He had been waiting for the right moment to bump into me. The more he spoke, the colder I felt. All those perfect coincidences, all the times he seemed to know me so well. It wasn't love at first sight. It was premeditated. It was surveillance. I barely slept that night. His words kept echoing in my mind. "I watched you before we even started dating." That didn't sound like love. It sounded like obsession, like stalking. I shared my story on Reddit and the comments exploded. "This dude literally stalked you. If he lied about this, what else is he hiding? You weren't his girlfriend. You were his project." And then things got even stranger. A few days later, I edited my post. I wrote, "I was wrong. My boyfriend did nothing bad. Everything is fine. I didn't explain further, and I haven't updated since." That edit only made people more worried. Some thought he had seen the post and pressured me into changing it. Others believed I was scared to say what was really happening. The truth is, I don't know what's real anymore. He's still sweet, attentive, and caring on the surface. But I can't shake the feeling that our relationship didn't start with love. It started with control. He didn't discover me by accident. He chose me. He studied me. And every time he looks at me with those loving eyes, I wonder if what he sees is a partner, or just the prize he's been chasing all along.